Hi, Chris Bergen here with Mark Pestana at Art Tehachapi 2025. Mark, again, you've brought the goods. This is amazing work you've got this year.
Thank you.
The main thing I wanted to ask you about today is what does it mean to you for the arts in Tehachapi to be able to represent so much of what you have done in your career, being next to Mojave and the aerospace industry and with NASA in particular, and what does the show mean to you?
Well, being in Tehachapi and really supporting the arts, which supports me, I like to showcase what a lot of people are involved with in the aerospace industry that live here. They serve industry at Mojave Air and Spaceport and Edwards Air Force Base. So my experiences at those locations as a pilot, I like to reflect the local community's involvement here, and not just the landscapes, although we have absolutely beautiful landscapes in Tehachapi.
To tell us about, pick one of these pieces and tell us about it.
This one is personal because it's actually what I call a self-portrait. It's one of the instances that I encountered during my flying career. First I was in the Air Force, then in NASA, and depicting an experience I had flying this NASA F-18. So I'm one of the pilots sitting in there, and it was one day we were out doing proficiency flying, and we had the opportunity to go up and do some mid-air refueling practice. So here's a KC-10, a gigantic air refueling tanker, refueling an F-22, and I just remember this fantastic moment of waiting our turn and seeing this great view, and that's where I wanted to put myself into the scene because it was my personal experience.
So, thinking about yourself as a burgeoning artist, and thank you again for spending the time with our mentor students last night. What's some advice that you would give to our general audience about being an up-and-coming artist?
Well, probably the first thing is practice, practice, practice. And the advice would be to observe and take in what are the successful artists, their work, and how they approach their subjects. There's a multitude of styles. You can be more realistic or more abstract, but whatever it is, look what's successful in those genres and do what interests you, not what somebody tells you to do. Because you'll do your best in your own interest.
Fantastic. Thank you, my man.
Okay, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Have a great rest of the show.